What is up guys, welcome back to StayTrue TV. So today we're going to be getting in, removing this window. So we no longer want that window in this wall, as this is going to be one complete room. So that's got to go. As you can see, Dara's done some plastering around all the joints and stuff in this room. Looking fantastic. So that's all pretty much ready for sanding down once we've got the rest of the walls on. But yeah, today, take care of this window. Tomorrow, hopefully get this wall up. Starts running some cables and stuff so the electrician can come and check it all out for us. And then start plastering up and hopefully sealing this room up. Let's get into it. That's one out. Alright, that's the little one out. Now we're going to go ahead, move all the hardy flex away from the wall. Have a crack at this big bugger. I don't know if that's going to be quite as easy though. It's a fair bit of size. But we crack it, as long as it's out. Alright guys, so we've gone ahead, we've got the big window out. That came out a lot easier than we expected. Now that's out of the way, we've got to go and move these, take these tiles away from here. We're still going to go and remove this roller shutter off this wall also. So then what we're going to have is a flat wall. We're going to be building a frame into this place to match up to the door that's over here, that was built in earlier. The door frame that we put in previous videos, and that'll all become one big wall then. So let's get into removing them tiles and getting that roller shutter down. These little plugs out of the window. We don't have any Ziploc bags, so I'm going to show you a cool little trick so you don't lose them. Get your tape. just zip it on. Now you won't lose them. How to remove a roller shutter window dodgy style. Do you even know what you're doing? No, sir. Get it all up in one corner, and then have all the ribbon and everything ready, so once we can get this off, we'll be able to pull it straight up and off. What I found is these locking clips here, so they just turn over like so. So that should allow me to be able to go up and pass the stops at the end and continue rolling it up to get the cable all rolled in. Alright guys, so we've gone ahead and made a frame for here. Now I've just gone and put the cross braces in, but I think I cut them the wrong side of my line, so the blade hasn't taken the blade width out of it. So as you can see here, we've just got just a little bit snug on a couple of bricks here in the middle. So what I've done was when we put these in and nailed them together, but obviously they were a bit too snug. So we're going to go get the electric plane, take a skim off, hopefully get it in. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and bore some holes into this wood, into the framework, so we can dynabolt this frame into the wall and she's good and solid. So let's do that. Alright guys, so before we go and start framing the other side, we wanted to make sure we could get electrical connections to it. Now I've got these two cables here that we disconnected from the wall that was originally here with lights and power points. What I've gone and done is up in the top corner there, I've gone and put some holes. So I've bored some holes up here. And because obviously the wall thickness is a little bit thicker than one wall, I had to go and make this little creation here. So I've got two extension pieces, a coupler, and then our drill. And that's gone all the way through to the other room. So what we're going to do now is feed the two cables through there, and then hopefully that'll be good for the electrician to come. Once we get all the framework up and reroute the cabling and stuff, the electrician should be able to check it out, make sure he's happy with it, and we should be good to go. Start cladding this thing in. But for now, we're going to feed these cables through. Start on the frame through the other room. We'll be able to put the two other frames back in now, get them insulated and locked up. Alright guys, so we've got the framework in. It's a little trick that I kind of come up with, just to get this so that when the plasterboard goes on, it's pretty much perfect with what's there. Is I've got an offcut of plasterboard that's going up there, then I just knock the frame in and have a square edge and just use it until the square edge is firm on it, and that's pretty much perfect. Then when you put the plasterboard into it, it's pretty much flat already, as minimal plaster as possible. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, the frame is in there, that's solid. It's pretty much 10mm round all the way around in gaps. So once we get the plasterboard on that, and the insulation in, she should be sweet to plaster. So let's go ahead and get the other side in and get that wall done. Alright guys, it's the next day. We're back at the house, trying to work out what to do with this wall. So Dara's given me her thoughts on what she wants done with it, so I've just got to try and mingle with what she's given me and try and work it in on this wall. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge today, but I'm pretty sure if we just keep at it, we'll get to some sort of a point where she'll be happy. So on that note, let's get into it. Guys, so as you can see, Things are starting to come together here. Really starting to look pretty good. Still got a little bit to go. We've still got to put a box underneath here. We're going to run some cables. And then once we get to the cable section, then we're going to have to wait until the electrician comes around and inspects what we've done. Make sure he's happy with everything. But for today, that's what we're going to get into. So first up, get this box done. Then we're going to run some cables. Let's get into it. So I've gone ahead, run all the wiring and everything. Just had the electrician here. So there's a few bits and pieces I've still got to go and get so we can connect everything up correctly. For those of you that haven't picked up yet, so this room here is going to be our study, which we're working on. And this here is going to be our study bench and book shelving. So we thought we'd have a crack at doing it ourselves. Have a bit of a go. It's come out not too bad. We're pretty happy with what we've got so far. But for this video, we're going to call it a wrap. So don't forget, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We've got a Facebook page you can come and jump on and follow us with. We're also on Instagram. More than welcome to follow us on there too. Still plenty more to go on in this room. In the next video, we should start getting some panels and stuff up. And hopefully start seeing this room start coming together. But until then, stay safe. We'll catch you next time.